Hello, America. This is Andrew Clay Otten. I can prove I'm the 999 and the 97s. You've heard of me, the ACO, the Omega Messiah. And this is truly a golden age for America. Trump's doing everything he said he was going to do when he first got in office. He released January 6th um, prisoners of war. He's released He's sent troops to the border, and he's doing everything he can. Hopefully, he keeps it up for the next 4 years, and it's everything I voted for. I live in a liberal state, one that voted blue, so that kind of sucks. But I still contributed to the popular vote that voted him in. So that's good. It sucks being around, It's just basically the main cities that voted for blue, but it didn't work in every state. They got more of their people spread out throughout the state. They're called swing states, in every state where it doesn't require voter ID to vote is the states he cheated in, and they had like 160,000 people to watch the polls this time, poll counting, watch the counting of the votes, so there wouldn't be any cheating, so that helped. But hopefully he does everything he says he's gonna do. I stand by him 100%. They can't say, like, they get to cheat me with homosexuals and stuff like that. And there are only two genders, male and female. So, yeah, I hope they do away with homosexuality too. There shouldn't be homosexuality in America, you know? It's a, it's not, natural to be a homosexual, you know? Some people it takes good, like good times to show how good they are, Some people, no matter how much they show, you know, talk down to the darkness and talk down to evil people, their light never shows through because, there's so many, insurrectionists and evil people trying to hold them down, like, you know, Trump calls them, disruptors. I'm going to start using that disruptors. They're disruptors that, want to, lie and, when you're truth bombing, they're lying about you, and making you look like a bad person, I'm talking about me. When I lie, they make me look like a bad person, and like, I think, oh, I'm holier than, thou, and, I should be held with a different, level, You see them sovereign citizens, they get arrested and they don't think they need license to drive. Nothing sovereign about them. They're not even, like a protected class, like a god, you know. But I'm the 999 in numerology, and nobody can deny that, and they blacklisted my videos on YouTube, and then like, they want to say I'm a homosexual or I want to be a girl or something, just to discount what I'm saying, or discount my position in America, these softies that got the soft way, the easy way. But I've had it the hardest way in America, and I'm the more of a man than anybody in America because I've had it the hardest way in America, and I can see their deception, they think they can sneak something by me, but I see their deception. You know, it just makes them look even softer, trying to pass their agenda of you know, how soft they are, Um comes a time, when you have to stand by yourself and say, you know, nobody can deny what the truth stands for, you know? And I think Trump's the assassination on Trump has made him a better person, regardless if he believes in Christianity, Christianity is, like hypocrites. They want to say, oh, you can't be a homosexual, but at the same time, they'd agree to a homosexual to, discount, they want homosexuals to rape normal people. Christians do, so they can, pass their, oh, we love everybody. We love everybody, just like that priest that woman priest that stepped up to, Trump and was saying all that bullshit, she should be fired, There's no place for the homosexual in church, It's bullshit. They should practice what they preach, But they say, oh, at least he's not, being evil. But homosexuality is the root of all evil, It's what they want to have be in power of their, homosexual agenda is what I call it. The Christians' homosexual agenda, They pick the better of two evils by siding with the God that wants to cast me down as the AC. The AC of, being the one that has a third of the stars and a third of heaven. When Jesus told his story of two sons, the younger one went out and spent his inheritance on wild living, and when he spent everything that his inheritance, he came back to the father, and the older son said, I've been slaving for you, and you never even gave me a yellow young goat so I could celebrate with my friends. And the father said, you are with me, and everything I have is yours. So, a third of heaven is better than, none of heaven. So think about that today, when they try to discount me with homosexuals and say I want to be a girl when I'm trying to do my manly, things in life, and like, they're just soft. They're just soft. They need their ass kicked and they're just trying to say something, bad about the good people, like me. They're so soft that they think, they get to talk shit, and nobody's gonna hurt them ever. They're a part of, some sort of protected class like Christians, or a protected class like homosexuals that get to, well, I don't think homos are and transgenders are a protected class in America anymore. And I think the Trump presidency is going to prove that, they're going to pass laws, like a baker doesn't have to bake a cake for, like gay weddings and stuff like that, I say, fuck Christianity. Fuck Christianity and what it stands for, They know the Alpha and Omega is God, but they want to say, oh, that's Jesus. Jesus that fell short of knowing he was the Alpha and the Omega in this life. I can prove that I am the Alpha and the Omega of this life, and all they can do, is, cry and say, oh, Your numerology doesn't mean that, I I'm the miracle that proves God, to atheists. Yet everybody's so scared to use my proof against the atheists. They haven't gotten my approval as far as, letting them use my numerology, but one of these days they'll figure it out that they can't say, if I feel like as soon as this video is off, they're going to be back to their same, devious plans, of trying to pass homosexual laws in my house. I believe in castle doctrine, like if they try to attack me in my house, I should be able to stab them, They're trying to prime my anus for, a raping by these homosexuals, but, I don't stand by it, I think we should, be able to, protect ourselves. They might spread their AIDS, and the only way they got into this apartment, I'm watching the front door on the camera, and I got cameras around my apartment, is the only way they got in here is by force. And with a weapon is the only force that they could get in here with, because I'm not gullible enough to let them in. So if they're hiding weapons, or if they're, using a three-tier system where one person, breaks into the house by force without a weapon, and then the ones with the weapons stand outside the gates of heaven and, my temple, and say, oh, we'll go in second and attack him with our weapons so that you can rape him. But I'm on to their devious schemes now, and I will murder every single one of them to protect my anus. Thank you.